Well, the 1st of April means it's the start of the busy season at Arches National Park. The park is testing a timed entry system to spread out crowds throughout the day.
Yeah, so it's the third year they've been doing this and will become permanent. That's the question. News specialist Daniel Woodruff is in Arches with more on what visitors need to know.
It's a beautiful day to check out Delicate Arch, the premier attraction at Arches National Park. It seems everyone wants to see it.
I've never been out to Utah.
Jennifer and Joe Bowles and their
Get in
kids
your spots. Y'all got everything you need.
just arrived from North Carolina.
Want to drive around, see some of the sights, and then maybe do a couple of short hikes that the kids can handle.
But getting inside the park is a process. Today marks the beginning of peak season at Arches, and for the third year in a row, the park is using a timed entry system to let visitors inside. That means you have to go online and reserve a time slot in advance to enter.
Well, we got our timed entry from 2 to 3, and so we're going to go in and see what we can see.
For the last 2 years, Arches has used this system to try to manage crowds.
It is working.
Karen Garthwaite is with Arches National Park.
The purpose of timed entry is not actually to reduce visitation, it's to spread out visitation a little more evenly throughout the day and throughout the year.
Some visitors who have been to Arches before say they notice the timed entry system working well in the park, even if it isn't their favorite thing.
I am not a planner, so it forces me to plan ahead, which is inconvenient sometimes.
Chris Burton and his family stopped at Arches on their way to Texas to see the eclipse.
So, I mean, I've come in here in the past where it's just bumper to bumper going through the road up there, and it's probably nice to have a little more space in the park.
Visitors to Arches peaked in 2021 coming out of the pandemic. The last 2 years, 1.5 million people have come through these gates. While Arches says timed entry is still just a pilot program, it's possible it could stick around well into the future.
We are working hard on a plan right now that looks at a possible future of timed entry. It looks at a couple of other alternatives, and I hope that we'll be able to publish the first draft of that plan within the next couple of months.
Here we go.
For now, this is the system, until the end of October at least. The Bowles are glad they figured it out and get to go inside.
We've been wanting to get out to a national park out west, so we're pretty excited.
At Arches, Daniel Woodruff, KSL 5 News.